to look at the coping, I can illustrate really well in a story of a young man that we just finished working with. This little boy was 5 years old, and he was being asked to leave his third preschool that particular school year. And when I went to observe him, he was very off task. He would crawl up in the window of his classroom and kind of wedge himself in there. The teachers were concerned because he didn't feel pain at all. He would play in the sand in the classroom and just get kind of fixated on that, and they would have trouble redirecting him. He didn't have a lot of language, and he didn't tend to relate to others. So we worked with him over the last 8 or 9 months, and when we finished, he was reevaluated by a prominent neuropsychologist in town, and where he had previously been diagnosed with autism, he was now diagnosed with just ADHD. And so his ability to focus came online, his sense of pain, which is a very basic human function, came online, his self-stimming stopped, his language came online. He appropriately used the word domesticated in a sentence. He became very talkative and very focused. And so that was an amazing example of how he was using so much energy just to cope with the sensory issues around him every day that he couldn't even feel pain, and he couldn't focus enough to talk very much. And so when we freed up that energy from that overstress, all of those other things came online for him. And as they got ready to leave town, they were moving to Arkansas, his mother and he came to say goodbye, and his mother mentioned that actually the good health that this young man had acquired with us had rippled across 3 generations in his family, because so much time and energy and effort and finances and love in that family were being directed at this one struggling member. But when we were able to really change the trajectory of his life, then those resources could be spread more evenly throughout his family.